What is up, fool? Welcome to Foolish Beginnings, where we encourage you to trust your gut and to foster a deep-rooted connection to spirit. If this is your first time here, welcome. Get some popcorn, get some wine, maybe not in that order. You were attracted here for a reason. So if this is your first time here and you absolutely fall in love with this pick a card read, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting the notification bell so you guys can be notified whenever we drop some new videos. Also, consider checking out our website, foolishbeginnings.us, where we book one-on-one personal private sessions. So if you're interested in getting a one-on-one session with me, you can book through our website. We also have some beautiful merch there, some teas for sale, crystal jewelry, journaling bundles, sage, all that good stuff. So go check us out. Excuse me. If this resonates with you, please leave some comments in the comment section. It's cool reading energy, but what's even cooler is when you guys give it a storyline. So definitely leave some comments. If this resonates with you, take what resonates, leave what does not. Share with someone who may need to hear this, because it's not always about you, right? I haven't done a pick a card reading in a little minute, like a hot minute here. So this is why I'm stumbling over my words here. But this is going to be a pick a card reading for what needs to be released for the month of May. This is going to be attached to our May newsletter. So, month of May, what needs to be released? If you have not done a pick a card session before, this is how it works. We have 3 piles here, right? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is represented by this beautiful piece of black obsidian. All right. Pile 2 is represented by this piece of clear quartz. It has a beautiful tree embellishment on there. This was actually a handmade gift from a dear friend of mine who passed. And this piece right here, pile number 3, it's a piece of amethyst, beautiful piece of amethyst. All right, so whichever pile is calling out to you, go ahead and take a deep breath, get centered. Your intuition is going to tell you, ooh, that one's looking pretty good. Or, ooh, that one is really, this one is really sticking out to me. Maybe it's pile 1. Whichever pile is really calling out to you, stick around for that pick a card read. Timestamps are going to be in the description. You don't have to wait around, okay? And if I don't get to say it, if you guys exit before I say it, good luck on your journey. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate any energy that you commit here. And like I said, please leave some comments in the comment section and let us know how this made you feel. We're going to go right into it. We're going to start off with our pile 1. Thank you guys for coming by. Hey, pile 1, thanks for seeing this through. So just so you guys know, the types of cards that we have here, we have a healing card, we have a Moonology card, and then we have a regular card from Tarot. It's called Gilded, from the Gilded Tarot. And I don't know what any of these cards are. I don't know what they are. And I also have this Tarot deck here that we're just going to pull some external information on here aside from these 3. All right, so let's get right into the overseeing energy here. What needs to be released in the month of May? Let's see what our healing card is. Listen to your guardian angel. Oh my gosh, someone's been stubborn. Someone has been stubborn. Someone hasn't been listening. Someone has been avoiding the call. It makes me feel like they're trying. Yes, look at you, 7 of Wands. It makes me feel like it's too good to be true type energy. Too good to be true, 7 of Wands. Also could be representative of, like I said, a very stubborn energy, 7 of Wands. I like my way or the highway, right? Meditate and contemplate. Oh my gosh. Meditate and contemplate so you can really distinguish, right, what is coming from you and what is coming from your guardian angels. They're not going to lead you astray. They're not going to lead you down, down the road straight to the chainsaw massacre. That's not how that works, okay, guys? I know you guys feel as though you have more experience here and as a human, and you just know what you're doing, and you don't need any guidance, and you don't need any. It just makes me feel like you need to take a little seat in the humility chair. Okay, that's my new thing. Take a seat in the humility chair, pile 1, and lend a listening ear to your guardian angels. It makes me feel like they're trying to show you a pathway that is of ease, that is of less stress. And you're like, no, I know what's best. I know what I'm doing. Just relax. Take a breath, meditate on it, and really connect. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. It makes me feel like you guys are so focused on getting it done the way that you envision it in your mind. right? You want it to pop off like this. If it was the perfect way, like let's say I have a business plan, the perfect way that I would want it to be introduced to the world is if LeBron James was the one who is the main icon of my brand, and he needs to say X, Y, and Z. And it's like, yo, it's not gonna be LeBron. Your spirit, guys, like it's not gonna be LeBron James. It's gonna be Brian Vasquez. I don't know who that is. It's just a random name that I pulled out there. We're gonna introduce your brand into the world with Brian Vasquez. Now, Brian Vasquez is a nobody right now, but in about 2 years, they're gonna be even bigger than LeBron James. That's what it's feeling like, okay? It feels like Spirit's trying to bring you somebody, something, some way that is just outside of your scope because you're so focused on getting things done your way. Open your mind. Release control. Relinquish control, right? And these are just examples that I'm giving here, okay? Look, oh my gosh, stubborn as a mule. 8 of Cups in the reverse. This is you refusing to abandon the original idea. This is you refusing to accept defeats is what it feels like, all right? This could also be if someone is in a relationship, someone could be doing you wrong over and over and over again, and you're like, no, this is my person, I'm convinced of it, we can get through this. All right, with the 2 of Cups energy here, it makes me feel like you feel like it has to be done this way because this is the way that I dreamt of it, this is who I believe is it for me. 2 of Cups just makes me feel like you really believe that you're doing it, that it needs to be done your way. But listen, it doesn't mean that what you desire won't get done. Just keep your options open, okay? Listen to your guardian angels. This is what needs to be released in the month of May. Guys, if this message resonated with you, please go ahead and leave some comments on it. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you at our next pick a card reading. Thank you. Have a great day. We're moving on to our next pile here. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your read. Welcome to your pick a card read. Just very quickly going to explain what these cards are. I have not turned them over yet, so this is going to be a new experience just as much as it is for you as it is for me, okay? I do have this Steampunk Tarot deck here as well. We're going to pull 3 cards here just to expand on our message, and then we will leave it at that. It's going to be a quick read, okay? So our first card here is a healing card. This is what's gonna reveal the shadowy component, and then we have our Moonology card, and we have a Tarot card here. So let's go right into the center energy, which is this bad boy right here. What is it that needs to be released in the month of May? Develop stronger concentration. Whoo! Whoo! So this really makes me feel like I just can't. Are you the type of person that like gets overwhelmed easily? I feel like I can't. I'm walking away from it. 9 of Wands. Yeah, it makes me feel like this is your kryptonite. This is your kryptonite. 9 of Wands. You trying to apply yourself for too long. It's just, it feels like it's dragging. You don't need to sit there for hours and hours and hours. A win-win outcome is forecast. Right. You don't need to sit there for hours and hours and hours forcing yourself to get things done. You can do things in chunks. It doesn't have to be, a full 4-hour block. As long as you sharpen your concentration, you'll be able to get things done one step at a time, not leaving open 27 tabs, okay? A win-win outcome is forecasted. This is making me feel like all you need to do is switch up the vibe. All you need to do is switch up the vibe and stop making it such a freaking responsibility. Like, don't you want this to come out well? Don't you want this to come out good? If your name is going to be on something, don't you want it to be well received? Don't you want it to be the baddest in a good way that it can be? I don't know what that means. It has to be very specific to somebody, right? It makes you feel like lack of concentration is your biggest kryptonite right now. You better stop scrolling on that TikTok. Put habits into place. Put habits into place right now. That's really going to help you get the job done. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Because I feel like you have really great ideas. Oh my gosh, just stop with the Knight of Wands. This is that energy that's like, yo, I can make things happen and I know how to make things happen and I'm trying to truck forward towards it, but I'm also trucking forward towards these other things that are like really cool in the, like this is that dog that screams, squirrel. When you're on a mission, you're a man on a mission, but then squirrel. I feel like you have such great ideas, and I do feel like whatever it is that you have to bring to the table, it'll be a hit. The Devil in Reverse. Definitely a mental game. Definitely a mental game. A lot of distractions here. A lot of distraction here. It makes me feel like, it also makes me feel like your life is out of alignment with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. So let's say, you're trying to accomplish a successful relationship, You want a successful relationship, but you're still going out with your single boys. You're still doing single boy, single girl stuff. Align your life. The Devil in Reverse is making me feel like, honestly, it's making me feel like I don't want it as bad as it's like, it sounds very appealing and I know it's a good idea, but the lifestyle that I'm living right now is cool. Like, I'm comfortable in this. And in order for you to upgrade your lifestyle, it's going to force you to level up. And I feel like right now you're not challenging yourself enough to hold yourself to that standard. Put on your big boy pants, put on your big girl panties. It's time. You're the only person that's delaying the greatness. Temperance. Yep. Temperance. This makes me feel like, Temperance is making me feel like the more that you procrastinate, the more that you just keep getting distracted, the more that you just don't align your life with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish right now, the longer the weight gap is going to be for you with the Temperance card. Right? Really, you're like, oh, I don't have enough patience for this. I don't think I can wait it out. It's taking too long. When really, you need to enhance your concentration, right? I don't got the patience for this. It's not about having the patience for it. Do you have the concentration for it? Do you have the focus? Do you have the discipline? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Right. I feel like you guys go forward, like you run forward, and then you take 10 steps back. You have a week. It just makes me feel like you have a week of preparation, and then when it's time to execute, I get sidetracked. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is about that action. You've been about that talk. Let's be about that action. Pal 2, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know if this hits on a different level for you. I love reading energy. It's really, really cool to read energy, but what's even cooler is when you guys validate it and give me that storyline behind it. It makes me feel like, yeah, I'm picking up on some good stuff here. It really helps me as a reader. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Have a wonderful day. Pal 2. Bye-bye. What's up, Pal 3? Thank you for tuning in. These 3 cards here are from completely different decks. I have not looked at them yet. I don't know what they say. I don't know what the energy is. I just know that we all here for Pal 3, represented by the Amethyst Stone, okay? So this first card here is a healing card, which is going to reveal the shadowy component of what it is that we're digging into. We have Moonology card, and then we have a Tarot card, which is just going to give us a little bit more information as to what this is hinting at. So let's just get right into it, Pile 3. What is the energy here that needs to be released in the month of May? Ground yourself. No more being like the wind. No more being like the wind. Whoa, look at all that sun energy. It feels like sun and star energy. What's the Tarot card? 6 of Pentacles. Yes. It feels like, does it feel like you guys have been missing the mark, or maybe you're like so close every time? Do you understand what I mean by that? It feels like you keep whacking at it. It's like I'm seeing a cat that's like whacking at a toy, but not really like grasping it. Is that making sense? And I feel like you keep going around the merry-go-round, but really what we need to do is just really ground ourselves, and we'll be able to grasp it faster, sooner than later. Look at that. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh my God. Okay, this is giving me, if you are someone who is like just starting a business, I'm seeing contracts that needs to be fleshed out. Okay, you need to put that stuff to paper. Don't be walking around saying, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur, I offer social media services. Well, what's your packages looking like? Yo, ground yourself. Sit your little booty down, flesh it out, and stop talking about it. Start being about it, right? Stop being like the wind. I'm hearing chatterbox. You guys could be doing a lot of talking. Once you guys anchor in into your rates, into exactly what it is that you offer, then we're going to be on and talking. Then we can have a conversation. Then we can have a solid conversation about what we're looking at. Let's pull a little bit more on this energy. 6 of Pentacles here is making me feel like I'm not gonna lie, pile 3, it feels like your character is being questioned. It makes me feel like I'm not 100% confident that you can get the job done, okay? And that doesn't necessarily have to be in a career. It could be in a relationship. I'm not 100% confident in your capabilities. I'm not 100% confident in you. I've got to be honest with you, pile 3. 10 of Cups in the reverse. It makes me feel like the way that you've been operating, it just makes me feel like pile 3, you guys are, please don't take offense to this, okay? Because we're dealing with shadowy components. You're the type of person that talks about it, doesn't be about it, okay? You're the type of person that says, I'm an entrepreneur, but what's your entrepreneur? Where's your resume? Where are your entrepreneurial businesses? You know, where's the proof in the pudding? That grounding energy is so important. Grounding is what turns it into air energy, into stability. Grounding turns it from being up in the air in this physical reality. Is that making sense to you? It's what brings it from the am I saying that right? The ethereal realm into the human realm, into this 3D reality. There's a difference. I'm also hearing commitment. Commit yourself to the idea. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. That's what I'm saying. So when I say I'm not confident, I'm not 100%, you need to be a person of your word. Focus on, for the month of May, focus on staying committed to what you say you're going to do. If you're going to hit someone up later, if you're going to send a follow-up email with your rates, follow-up email with your thoughts, whatever, send that follow-up email. If you say, if you constantly telling your family that you're going to take, you telling them kids that you're going to take them out or something to Disney World and you never do, take them kids out. Yes, Page of Cups here. You know what's crazy? Page of Cups and the Magician in the reverse is making me feel like, you got people who believe in you. You got people who knows that you're capable of doing it. But the Magician in reverse, this is that being about your word. You're the only one that's repelling the energy. It's trying to connect it to you, but you need to get serious about it. Really ground yourself. Flesh things out. Make it crystal clear, okay? There's a lot of potential here, but potential is only stored energy. Stored energy. Now, how do you feel if someone says, you got potential, kid? You got potential. It means you got stored energy. You got stored energy. Does that mean it will ever be kinetic? That's a choice for you to make. Kinetic energy is when it turns into energy. Energy in motion. You want to talk about it or you going to be about it? Ground yourself. Get right. Get to it. The Magician in reverse, this is you repelling all of the blessings that are trying to connect with you. Let me pull one more. I'm telling you. I really do feel like there's a timestamp on this. I feel like you need to act immediately. I feel like opportunities are really passing you by. I feel like you're in a hot streak. I feel like you're a hot topic. I just feel like you can right now. I feel like right now is a hot time for you. All right? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse makes me feel like you could strike gold if you wanted to by the end of the month, by the end of May. There's a huge energy shift in May. Be a part of it. Flow with it. Pile 3. This was my favorite pile. I don't think you're supposed to say things like that. This was my favorite. It's like having kids and having favorites. I don't think I was supposed to say that. But this is speaking to me as well, guys. So please don't feel judged. Pile 3, thank you so much for tuning in with us. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys like our reads. And hit up the comment section. Let me know how this is manifesting in your life, okay? Thank you, Pile 3. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.